It is your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be going over the 7 new cards, including the Chet Holmgren added into NBA 2K23 MyTEAM today. We briefly talked about these cards last night when they did get revealed, but today we get to see their stats, badges, and animations. Now, to say I'm excited about Chet would be an understatement, just because I want to see what SIGs they give him, how good they truly make him. But I'm also excited about some other guys that we are getting today. Now, before we dive any further into that, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure to smash that subscribe button. We're on the road towards 120,000 subscribers. Started off here with Brian Scalabrine, 6'9", with a 6'9" wingspan, 49 base badges, hot spots from everywhere, 95 3 ball. He's got a 25 standing dunk, so his standing dunk's bad, but good driving dunk. And I mean, he can move and groove. He's not a bad card. Utah base on very quick. Again, I don't know what that's like at all. I knew that's the release he had previously, but again, I don't know if that's a good or bad release. Normal leader, MJ dribble style, does get the day move by the back. Kobe size escape. Card seems fine. Now the Hero Scout, way better defensively, and it's not even close, not even comparable. I mean, when you compare the two scouts, which I'm about to do for you guys right here, they're really not comparable. The Hero Scalabrine is, I would say, playable. The Heroic Scalabrine is not playable. So, I mean, if you want to see a big-time upgrade, this Scalabrine does get one. When you go and look at his badges, Limitless Takeoff, Agent 3, that's a big badge. And then a lot of those other defensive badges as well. So, the Hero Scout is really good. Heroic Scout definitely leaves a lot to be desired. Richard Jefferson up next, 6'7", 7-foot wingspan. Let's start with the release. Okay, they changed his release. They gave him the De'Aaron Fox base, the D-Lo upper on very quick. I have no clue what this release is going to be like. Absolutely no idea. I would say the De'Aaron Fox base is fast, but nobody else has it on very quick, so I'm intrigued. Normal leaner, MJ dribble style, Kobe, size up, wall size of escape. I mean, I think RJ is going to be really solid in my team. I might be sitting here and gassing the card, but I definitely do think this card's going to be good. He's got everything he needs as far as a good overall player. I'm going to look in the comments for the release. He's back. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the D-Lo upper is going to be gross. But I don't know. The only upper I've seen it on is the D'Angelo Russell base. And how am I supposed to know how good that is? I don't. RJ's interesting, though, at least. Tim Duncan up next. And we're doing him next because I don't think the card's going to be great. 30 golds, 30 Hall of Fame badges. And the card basically looks like an invincible. I mean, he does. He looks like an invincible. Problem is, Tim Duncan base. Now, Tim Duncan base on very quick, maybe it'll be better, I guess. Does have the Asta slide, normal leader, good dribble. So maybe for Tim Duncan, I mean, he's literally basically an invincible. And that's the first comment on 2K database. I just don't know, is his release going to be good enough? If his release is good, if it's usable, then this card's going to be probably at least a top 10 power forward in my team. If his release is what I think it's going to be, I'm just going to run Dirk over him. But again, you can't ask for much better stats than Tim Duncan. It is all going to come down to that release because even his dribble SIGs are solid enough in my team. J.R. Smith heroic card up next. 30 Hall of Famers, 20 on gold, 6'6", 6'10 wingspan, 98 3-ball, good driving dunk, good playmaking, good speed, and even solid enough defensive. I'm not going to say this card's great defensively, but he is solid enough. Playmaking-wise, he's got everything. And he comes with every shooting badge in the game. J.R. Smith base on very quick. A release I think is going to be really good. They did give him the Pro 2 leaner as well. Now, you guys might not know what that is. It's a leaner I definitely like. I use it with KPJ. I like it. Trey size up, I don't necessarily love that, but a lot of people do. Dame, move by the back, does have the Asta slide as well as the Mitchell size up. Should be really, really solid in my team. Now, let's compare this to the Hero J.R. Smith. who I think has the capability to be one of the best overall point guards in my team. Troydan goes up a little bit defensively, gets a little bit better. There's not a big difference in the cards though. I mean, triple six are exactly the same. The biggest difference is going to be defensive badges. I mean, that's really the big difference. Everything else basically remains the same. These are the big defensive upgrades, you know, anchor, challenger, interceptor, menace, off-ball pest, pick dodge. Like, they are big-time badges, but again, it's not one of those things like that you'll probably be able to tell if you do a gameplay with stuff like that. But again, J.R. Smith, really solid. So far, I'd say the only card I don't like is Brian Scalabrine. And then we get hero Chet Holmgren, who is 7 feet with a 7'6" wingspan at the small forward position. Now, it's important to note, we've already got Bol, who is 7'2". So just got to keep that in the back of your minds. 97 3 ball. I mean, you want to talk about basically an invincible card. He is. He's basically an invincible card with the PJ Tucker base on very quick. I mean, it's a decent release. It's the release Elgin's got, but is it a release that I think is the best in the game? Probably not. It's a smooth release though. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's what Elgin Baylor has. And I mean, I like Elgin Baylor, but I don't think I love Elgin's release. I think it's smooth. It's fine. I just don't think I love it. Normal leaner, again, good dribble sigs, but even just as far as an overall card is concerned, I'm going to say it right now, and you guys can hate me for saying this. He's not better than Hero Bol. He's not, because his player model is not going to be as good. And I'd go as far as to saying, I don't even know if he's going to be better than this Bol. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying this, but I don't like Chet Holmgren enough to lock in. I just don't. I don't think he's good enough to lock in all that MT for. So if you have a takeaway from this video, let your takeaway be to not lock in for Chet. Okay, just let that be your takeaway. Don't lock in for Chet. It is ultimately not going to be worth it for you and your specific squad. Now, again, if you want, good, decent cards, Tim Duncan, depending on that release, looks good. RJ looks solid. And even this hero, Brian Scalabrine, looks really, really good in my team. Wait a second. I just noticed that Brian Scalabrine got a change release. Normally, they don't do that. He got the Montrez Harrell base on very quick. Now, I don't like the Trey upper, but the Montrez base on very quick is going to be really smooth with the Francis. They juiced this Brian Scalabrine. I just saw DBG tweet saying this scout over Chet. Now, he's gassing it, but the hero Brian Scalabrine is going to be really good in my team. So, again, hero Brian Scalabrine is good. I like RJ. I like Tim Duncan for what he is. I like J.R. Smith. I don't like Chet Holmgren. It is that simple. It's that easy. So, I mean, look, the heroic Brian Scalabrine is not good, but the hero scout is good. Just know Chet's not worth it. Anybody else today, I think you can say is solid enough, and you can make the case for at the end of the day. That is going to wrap it up for our video today, though, guys. So if I had to give one thumbs up, one thumbs down, thumbs up to hero scout, DBG is right. Thumbs down to Chet Holmgren. Do not lock him in. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are doing it. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.